Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. This week we have a double parsha, Parshas Matot Masei. And so much goes on in this parsha, but I want to focus on one aspect, a very short and sweet idea. We read about the Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven. These two Shvatim were very much attracted to the land, the fertile land that was Me'ever LeYarden, and they wanted to settle there. It was good for their cattle, it was good for their families, their children, and they thought this was a great land to settle. And of course, Moshe was very concerned. First of all, this is not part of Eretz Yisrael proper. It's on the wrong side of the yard, and plus we're about to go ahead and engage in kibush haaretz, and therefore detailed discussions in the psukim as to make sure that Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven will be there to help Klal Yisrael in the fight, in the kibush haaretz, and conquering the land of Eretz Yisrael. They'll be very much involved in that process. And we kind of don't hear much about Menashe until we're just told in the Psukim, it says, yes, that who's going to go ahead and inherit this land? It's going to be Bnei Gad, Bnei Reuven, and Chatzi Shevet Menashe. Menashe is like not involved over here, and all of a sudden they're going to get a piece of this land as well. And it's curious, why specifically Chatzi Shevet Menashe? And if you look at the maps, it's not even that the Menashe is going to be contiguous with the rest of his Shevet. What is this business of Chatzi Shevet Menashe? And I saw in one of the Sfarim, but I think the idea is very clear, is that Moshe, in his brilliance, saw something very much needed over here. Is that part of good, even if Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven were going to go ahead and help Klal Yisrael fight for 14 years in conquering the land of Eretz Yisrael. But after that, they're going to come back, and what's going to make this one nation? What is going to make it that there's going to be still one Bnei Yisrael? 12 Shvatim, but one Bnei Yisrael. So he took Shevet Menashe, a strong Shevet, a spiritual Shevet, a Shevet with a lot of Gedol Yisrael, and he said, we're going to divide that Shevet in two. We're going to have half the Shevet in Eretz Yisrael proper, half the Shevet is going to be with Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven, and that's going to be the glue, that's going to be the linkage that Menashe is going to be cleaving to its brethren in Eretz Yisrael, and that's going to create the bridge between the Shvatim that were Me'ever LeYarden and the Shvatim that were in Eretz Yisrael. They needed a glue, and that is what Chatzi Shevet Menashe accomplished. Half there, half here, and that's going to be the glue to create a single people, a single nation. It's interesting when you think about the Shvatim, 12 Shvatim, each one with different, if you will, personalities, but together make up one Knesset Yisrael. Analogous a little bit to the 50 states. You have 50 states. Every state has its own unique character, but together they comprise a united states. That was the role of Menashe, to create a united sense of Shvatim. And this time of year, when we're unfortunately commemorating Pirud, we're commemorating Sinas Chinam, we're commemorating a people that is divided. It's too much in the sense of Shvatim. So we need those Menashes, that Chatzi Shevet Menashe here, that Chatzi Shevet Menashe there, that can be the bridge, that is the glue that keeps Klal Yisrael together, that keeps Klal Yisrael as one, that despite our unique perspectives and personalities, we're all different Shvatim, but to have that sense of glue, that we are a united Klal Yisrael. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.